Smoke it real good. Smoke it. Smoke it real good.
Bust it down.
Roll it and toke it.
Even if it stinks.
I'm gonna smoke it.
I think I found a seed.
I'm gonna try and grow it. Smoke it. Smoke it. Smoke it real good.
What's poppin'? It's your boy, my high floating always smoking, never choking, but continuously token. Tuning back in with.
Hi, I'm Renee. I think I just do that to annoy you now.
Okay.
But I am Renee though. Hi.
Cheese.
I like cheese.
You know your llama hair looks like old woman vagina hair? No offense.
Have you ever seen old women vagina hair?
No, but that's what I think is a good representation of, like, they were just trying to, you know, do their thing.
You always gotta talk shit about my llamas. Look cute. My llama is cute. It does look like a pubic area though.
It looks like a straight pubic area.
Okay, anyway. So we wanted to start this channel because we feel like we have just a lot of opinions about the shit that goes on in the world. So that's what our channel's kind of going to be about. Me telling him stuff about stuff he may not know, or just conversating about it, and then him telling me stuff I may not know about current events that, you know, I might not have heard. So I guess the main, or the first one that everybody's been talking about is R. Kelly. How do you feel about R. Kelly?
I don't really care.
What do you mean you don't really care?
Like, I don't care.
Did you just not fuck with him when we were younger, or you just never fuck with his music? Like,
I feel like y'all knew what was going on and everybody just ignored it until now. All of a sudden, it's Me Too shit. We been know he was doing this. So why is it such a big deal now?
because everybody's talking about it. That's why it's a big deal.
So just because everybody's talking about it, it's supposed to like make me feel some type of way.
Anyway, how do you feel about those two girls that got interviewed? Did you watch that interview?
No.
Yes, the fuck you did.
No, I didn't.
You really didn't watch those two girls?
No, I didn't.
Okay, well, there
the
is
R. Kelly
one.
or the
There's
Gail
two
one.
girls that did an interview with the same lady that R. Kelly had done his
The
interview
Gail?
with. Yeah.
I didn't watch that either. I just saw all the memes about him crying.
Well,
I didn't do it. This is me telling him
about what happened. Okay, so there was a girl named Azriel Clary, which I believe she's only 23, and then there's another girl, Jocelyn Savage. That...
You know what? You didn't even tell them the title of this show.
You didn't tell them the title.
Nigga, you opened it.
You opened it. Should we start over?
No retakes. Just no. This is somewhere between petty and high. So this is why it should have been between high and petty, since I have to do the narrating of this.
Anyway, you over there talking about I don't know and I don't care. Like, be more interesting. Okay.
I am.
Anyway,
I said we've been known that he was messing with little girls.
right? But I just asked you.
So why didn't? So what makes the fact that he's messing with little girls now any different than when he was messing with little girls when he got accused of it 10, 15 years ago?
Because it's different now.
Why?
It's
because
different
you're an
now
adult and you was a kid
because now people give a shit about it because there was a documentary out there. A lot of people felt the same way. A lot of other people did, saying, "Oh my God, like how did I just ignore this situation?" And a lot of people were saying that it was because these girls were black, that they didn't give a shit.
Here's one thing I'll say is documentaries can be doctored to be favor one side or the other.
Right.
But the information is the exact same information that was presented the first time.
I don't think it was.
Why wasn't it?
Because it was completely different. Like, his wife was in there.
Yeah, but the point is that the same accusations that he was accused of then are the exact same ones he's accused of now.
Maybe you should watch the full documentary again. But it had said that he had been acquitted of all these charges.
Right.
So they couldn't bring up like old stuff, and then they had never caught him again with somebody that was that young until that tape came out about him pissing in that little girl's mouth.
Right. And when was that?
That was
like 10 years ago.
Yeah,
over
right,
that 15.
right. But before that, he was acquitted of charges.
Okay, so now you're telling me that there's 2 times that we've been presented with this information.
Right, but
before this third time.
Why are you listen, this is what I'm telling you. That the documentary is the one that brought light to all of this for, you know what I'm saying, for some people. Some people just didn't pay attention, and they're saying that because they think didn't give a shit because these girls were black. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
I don't agree with that.
Okay.
I don't agree with that at all. Documentaries can be doctored to favor one side or the other.
I didn't say that the documentary made him more guilty. I said that it shedded a lot of light on people to understand what was actually going on.
And I feel like the only reason that we're having this conversation because of the time that we're in right now with this whole Me Too movement. That's what I believe. I give 2 shits what the documentary said.
The documentary.
My beliefs. I'm and my point. I'm telling you, I believe that it's because of this Me Too movement that any of this is even going on.
That the documentary was made.
What? Yeah. I hella believe that.
Okay.
Like this whole Me Too movement is the cause of a lot of reasons why old things are getting brought up again. Like these girls have been living with this dude for years now. We've been known about it. So now all of a sudden we're up in an uproar.
Like, nobody's in an uproar.
They are. They banned R. Kelly on all radio stations pretty much. Got his shit taken off of
all. And you don't think that should happen?
iTunes. So are we gonna do that to all the people who do it? You know how many
That's
white
what
people
I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. A lot of people it didn't happen to. Is it because they're?
I'm not talking about the victims and shit. I'm talking about. Do you know how many other artists in all sorts of genres have done fuck shit like this, and their music is still being played? So why did we do that to R. Kelly? Why is his career being attached to what he did behind closed doors in the first place? Like, no, I don't have a problem with his music. You know what I'm saying? Like, there might be certain songs that I don't like necessarily, but what he did behind closed doors, we've been known.
I agree.
And I feel like the only reason that we got this far into the situation now, without him being able to pay people off, is because people actually gave a shit because of this Me Too movement.
Okay.
You know how many times the public has been fed this information and could have gave the same uproar, did the same documentaries 2 times ago.
Okay, so this is your opinion that you believe that
this could have been solved a long time ago.
Yeah, this could have been solved a long time ago, so we shouldn't care about it now.
I feel like it was too late.
Okay, so it's too late.
You know how many girls could have been saved if people gave a fuck then? Did documentaries then? Right, but we as a community, we're too starstruck and listening to the tabloids and shit instead of just taking the information that was presented to us.
In the beginning.
Right.
Okay.
Why did it take 3 times to do it? That's crazy to me.
Yeah, that is crazy.
That's all I'm saying. So that I don't care. I feel like it was.
So how do you feel about the new video that just surfaced from this guy saying he found it in a box of old baseball videos or something like that? He found a video. It was labeled R. Kelly, and it had him performing sexual acts on underage girls, and he said he just found it. And then he turned it into the police.
I don't know. He could have just found it. I don't know.
I guess I just really didn't look into the background to see if this person really even knew R. Kelly, and if so, how did he get the video, and if so, why does he have it still? And then if so, I wonder if they could charge them people with, having child pornography, because who just keeps a tape like that? That's a lot. So I guess I better just look into it a little bit more, but my opinion on it is, when things like that happen, it almost makes R. Kelly and his extraness seem valid because of, I don't know, bullshit like that. Like,
that's exactly what
okay, is some of it fake? Is some of it real? Are we believing shit that we shouldn't really be believing? So yeah, that does, I guess, turn a little bit of my mind into like, okay, that was weird, but I guess I should just look into it a little bit more before I move on past it. But yeah, that seemed a little bit sketch.
I'm just saying, like, let's just go back to the time when he peed on somebody, on that little girl.
Yeah.
Did we all not know without a doubt in our minds that he did it? Yep. But we looked past it.
I don't remember what I thought.
Why now all of a sudden it's like now everybody just like so outrageously upset about the situation. You know what I'm saying?
I don't remember what I was feeling about R. Kelly.
I blame the parents more than I blame R. Kelly. R. Kelly he's illiterate as fuck. So of course, like when you're talking about having even just a simple conversation with somebody, yeah, like he's gonna be attracted to somebody who's gonna be on the same intellectual level as him. So which is gonna be a young teenage child when you're fucking that grown and you can't fucking read. Something's fucking wrong.
I don't think I've ever looked at it like that.
Like, so of course, like I don't blame him. He went through, and then there's like all sorts of shit talking about like him having a traumatic childhood and being sexually abused himself as a child. I don't believe
that he hasn't. That's something that you can't look past because it's affected like so many people.
Right. I just feel like people are just forgetting to like understand the person that they're dealing with. Like, if anybody should be blamed for these little girls being, in the situation that they are, it's the parents. Minus the ones that maybe didn't have parents. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Were on their own type situation. Like I think there was one that was adopted, and kind of went off on her shit. But even then, she was adopted, so that was her fucking parent.
Yeah.
Like, I don't give a damn.
So let's move on to the video. Or no, sorry. So Lisa Van Allen. So if I'm getting this right, she was one of the women that was abused.
I don't know.
Was she one of the first women that was abused by R. Kelly, or this is claiming that she was abused by R. Kelly and was one of his?
She's the one that stole the tape and sold it.
Okay, so apparently she came forward on a lot of platforms actually and claims that R. Kelly told her that he had gotten Aaliyah pregnant. Now, if you don't know the story about Aaliyah was a singer. She, made a lot of songs, but when she first started out, she was kind of...
Everyone knows who Aaliyah is.
She was kind of under R. Kelly, like, what is it called when they're, like, mirroring them? Or, like...
Mentoring?
Yeah, he was essentially a mentor, and then his own, like, bodyguard / manager said that he had caught them having sex in the back of a tour bus. At the time, she was only 15 years old, and he was 27 at the time. So she was super young for her to even be around him by herself. And he married her. And now the Lisa Van Allen is claiming that she was pregnant by R. Kelly. And not only was she pregnant by R. Kelly, but her mom, Aaliyah's mom, was actually sleeping with R. Kelly too.
Mm-hmm. Just cleared up the whole mystery of like, did he marry her because of the pregnancy? And that's what it was.
That's crazy to even think about that.
Not again.
That is the craziest thing to even think about. All the people that were involved in R. Kelly's life at that time kind of just let it be okay that he was hanging out with a 15-year-old little girl. Like, yeah, I understand back in the day, maybe the artists would have way more power and weren't like, so well maintained like some artists are nowadays. Like, if you fuck up or whatever, they're gonna drop you. So I don't know. Like, I feel like a lot of those people should be ashamed of themselves just as much if all of these claims are true about R. Kelly.
No, I mean,
but that also makes it super hard to figure out what's real and what's not real. So
I only think that it's happening. Like, the power of a documentary in 2019. That's all I gotta say. Like, it has nothing to do with anything else. Like, this same noise could have been made in 2005 or whatever, 2004. Again, back in 99 or whatever, 98 when the first time, or the 2000, whenever the first time happened. Like, all this same noise could have been made then. So I only feel like it's just because of the time, like this real sensitive climate that we're in, that we're even having this conversation. Like, honestly.
All right. so we're switching gears. I guess we're gonna talk about something else that happened recently. It's not funny to me, I guess, but it's kind of fucking dumb. Like the things people do for a fucking selfie about that woman that was attacked by a jaguar at the zoo, crossed the barrier and put her fucking arm out there and got it. She was attacked by this jaguar. Then she comes back to the fucking zoo, apologizes to the zoo, but then makes a statement that they need to make these barriers further out. I fucking hate the zoo. Like, I don't fuck with the zoo at all. Like, there's been so many times I went to the zoo and I was like, why the fuck am I here? Like, these animals are so sad, super depressed. Like, if somebody wants to go to the zoo, I'd be like, no, I don't want to see them depressed ass animals. They're depressed, caged animals. So I really don't give a fuck that bitch got cut. Like, I really don't care. Like, that was her dumbass fault.
Yeah.
And she was an adult. Adult. You're an adult. You're fucking old as fuck. And you're fucking around trying to take a selfie with a jaguar. A caged animal. Like, you're dumb. If you ever see this, just know that you're fucking dumb. That's how I feel about you. And then for you to go on there and say they need to make the barriers further out. No, they just need to do background checks on stupid fucking people. That's what the fuck they need to do. And let these fucking jaguars or wherever go the fuck back to wherever the fuck they belong. Because they obviously don't want to fucking be there if they're just gonna scratch up people for taking selfies. You know what I'm saying? So take your bitch ass out the zoo.
So hold on. So like the jaguar knows that you're taking a selfie?
Yeah.
Nick.
You know what I'm saying? The jaguar's like, fuck this bitch. I'ma still be in here tomorrow, you stupid
She don't get no selfie with me.
You don't get no fucking selfie, bitch. I don't care. Fucking bitch ass selfie, bitch.
Stop playing with your pube hairs.
He wanted a mohawk. Oh, shit.
Okay, next. What's next?
Oh. Okay. What is the pettiest thing that you feel like I do or I've done to you? And then I'll tell you the pettiest thing that I feel like you've done to me. I guess that I've done or that I still do.
You're like a walking petty stick. I don't even know where to begin, really.
You really?
Yeah.
You can't just say one?
There's too many.
Like, damn. It's fucked up.
I'm just being 100. You're petty.
Like, what's the pettiest thing I've ever done to you?
I don't know. Like, I think about one thing, but then I start thinking about 10 other things that are like, I feel like just as bad or maybe worse. Like, I mean, you are petty. You're petty.
Anyway, the pettiest thing that I feel like he does to me is not sleep on his side.
That's the pettiest thing?
That's the pettiest.
That's the pettiest thing you got?
That he does to me.
Oh, man.
Listen, okay, listen.
I'm winning then.
Listen. I am the lightest sleeper in the fucking world. I feel like I hear everything. And then if I hear something, I cannot sleep. So that's why when he fucking snores, I don't sleep the rest of the fucking night. Like, I can't sleep while somebody's snoring. I fucking hate it. But if he lays on his side, he doesn't snore. But his bitch ass won't lay on his fucking side. And it's just like, I have to wake him up every 5 fucking minutes. I don't know how he sleeps. Because I have to wake him up every 5 fucking minutes and be like, hey, hey. And then sometimes I be hitting him. I be putting pillows over your face and everything. Like your ass in the nighttime.
See, look, see how petty you sound right now?
I don't like you in the night.
You see how petty you sound?
I don't give a fuck.
Even
I'm
just
ready
explaining
to
that.
It's sleep deprivation that's going on over here. If I kill his ass, it's sleep deprivation. Because he don't fucking listen. Lay on your motherfucking side and we could both go to bed.
I didn't even just say nothing. You just showed how petty you are.
Anyway, next. Anyway, so this was kind of a funny one just to kind of like end the first episode. Hairy nipples.
Remember that one time
What one time?
when I was fucking her nip
Yeah, tell me about
and
that
you
one
had that
time.
hair?
Which one?
It was just like sitting right up at the top of your areola. Remember that?
Oh yeah, I remember this. And you swirled it around with your tongue.
Yep.
You're nasty. Well, now we know how he feels about hairy nipples. So.
Gotta keep them warm.
What the fuck?
Gotta keep them areolas warm.
Do you have hairy nipples?
I don't. Kind of got hairy chest though a little bit, so.
I want to see. Your nipples.
Oh, I don't have a hairy nipple. I said hairy chest.
Do I have hairy nipples?
I don't know. You got a hairy like vagina on your llama.
I got hairy vagina on my llama. My llama has a hairy vagina.
Right on its head. Dead center.
I just love his smile.
It kind of looks like you when you smile.
Anyway, thank you guys for tuning in. We appreciate it. This is gonna be our new channel. Let us know what you guys think about it. Some things we could add, some more things that we can talk about. Funny things that we could talk about, because getting into the serious shit, he was starting to get on my fucking nerves, and I don't want to have to beat his ass on this show about R. Kelly. You know what I'm saying? I was ready. So let's talk about funny shit.
But she couldn't tell me why she wasn't upset the first two times.
Anyway, thank y'all for joining.
Because she saw a documentary.
Subscribe,
all of a
share,
sudden, she knows some shit she didn't know before.
Why is it stupid to hit the subscription if you're not gonna hit the
bell?
It's stupid if you're not gonna hit the bell if you're gonna subscribe to us, because you want to be notified, because we're funny and you love us because we love you.
Yep. It's your boy, my high floating, always smoking, never choking, but continuously token. Tune out.